Hello everyone, I, Rahul Jadhav, Assistant Professor, Department of ENTC, AISSMS, Institute of Information Technology. Welcome you all. In this video, we are going to discuss about reference variable in C++. So basically, what is a reference variable? This is a variable which provides an alternate name for a previously defined variable. A reference variable is created as follows. So this is the syntax to create the reference. Data type, then ampersand is the symbol that we can use for reference, then reference name, then assignment operator, and the name of variable to which we want to create a reference. So let us make it clear by taking one simple example. Let us assume we have declared this variable. So this variable total, which is of type integer, that means its data type is integer. Total is the name of your variable, then assignment operator, and we have initialized that variable with value 500. So whenever it is compiled, the compiler will allocate a memory location for this variable. Let us assume at address 65234 this variable is assigned the address, and at that address the value which is assigned is 500. So this location can be accessed with the name total. Now let us create a reference. So by using the syntax which we have discussed above, so first is data type, that is integer, ampersand is the symbol, then reference name. So we are creating a reference name as sum, assignment operator, and the variable to which we want to create a reference. So here we want to create a reference to this variable total which we have already defined. So once this statement is there, what this statement will do, it will give an alternate name to the same memory location. So here in the diagram you can see, to the same memory location which is at address 65234, it can be accessed with the name of sum as well as total. So this is how we can create a reference. Now if I print the value with name total, and if I print the value with name sum, both the statements will print same value, that is 500, because both are accessing same memory location, or both are the names given to the same memory location. Okay, now suppose I do operation on the memory location by using any one name, either name of a variable or name of a reference. Let us say I'm increasing the value of total by 10. So in this case, what will happen? The value will become 510. So which value will be increased? The value which is at address 65234, which we can access with the name of total as well as with the name of sum. Now again, after this statement, if I print both total and sum, in both the statements it will print the value 510. So in referencing in C++, we are not creating a separate memory location for the reference, but we are giving an alternate name to the previously defined variable. Okay, so the memory location can be accessed by using two different names. Here in this case, total and sum will access the same memory location, that is 65234. That means the data which is at the location 65234. So what is the application of this reference variable in C++? So you can use it in call by reference. Okay, so basically in function calls you have this call by value, or call by reference, and call by address. So in that situation, when you pass the parameter to the function, you can use this reference variable. So the prerequisite for this, you can refer the video function calls in C. The link is there on your screen, and you will also get the link in the description. So first you can go through this link so that you can get the concepts of function calls in C, and you can correlate that with this concept of call by reference in C++, and you can differentiate how call by reference in C is different than call by reference in C++. Okay, so there may arise situations where we need to pass the values to the calling program or to the calling function. So in C++ there is a provision to pass these parameters by function, by reference. So when we pass argument by reference in C++, the formal arguments in the call function become the alternate name to the actual arguments in the calling function. Okay. Now what is formal argument? What is actual argument? For that we have discussed the same in this video, which discuss about functions in C. So there also we have the formal arguments and actual arguments. So you can refer this link to get the details of formal and actual arguments. Still we'll see one example in the next slide for this formal and actual arguments, but you can just go through this video to clear the concept of arguments in function calling. Okay. Now in C++ assigns the additional meaning to the symbol ampersand, which just right now we have discussed in the previous slide. And here the ampersand is not the address operator, here it is the reference. Okay, because this operator we have also used in the pointers. Okay, using ampersand we have used the pointer. So here it is not the address operator, but it is used as the reference. So if I write float ampersand, its meaning is reference to a float. That means we are creating alternate name to another floating type of variable. A major application, as we have discussed, is passing arguments to the functions. So just take one example how we can pass arguments to functions using the reference variable in C++. So let us take this code. So here as we know, first is the header file IOStream, then using namespace std, which will define the scope of your identifiers which are in the std, like cin and cout, that you can use throughout in your code. Now is your main function. Okay, so if we see int main, in that I have declared two variables a and b, and then I'm passing these two variables to the function. Okay, so if we take the same statements in C program, this is similar to call by value when we pass the values to the function. So here a and b are passed to the swap function. Now let us see what will happen if these statements are executed. First we are declaring two variables a and b. So what compiler will do? It will allocate some memory locations to these variables a and b. Let us assume at address 100 and 200, this we have taken randomly the addresses, and at that address values which are assigned are 5 and 10, and these locations are accessed by name a and b. Now let us take the function definition. So in this definition you can see the arguments, that is x and y. I am declaring it as int ampersand. So as we have seen in the syntax of reference variable, we are creating reference to variable a and b. Okay, and the name which is given to the reference is x and y. Here in this case, a and b are my actual arguments. Okay, and x and y are the formal arguments. So when now you know this procedure of swapping, that is assigning one value into another, but what will happen when we create this reference? So here two new variables x and y are not created. Okay, so what will happen? We are just creating a reference. That means we are creating reference x to the same memory location which is accessed by variable a, and we are creating another reference y to the same memory location which is accessed by name b. So here what we are doing, we are creating alternate names to the variables a and b, and these alternate names are respectively x and y. Okay, so whatever operation we do in the swapping function, okay, that will be done on the same memory locations which are referred by A and B. So in this function definition, what we are doing, we are just swapping these two values, okay, by taking one temporary variable. So we are doing it by the names x and y, but they are alternate names to the same memory location which is having the names A and B. So whatever operations we'll do here, same will be reflected on the same memory locations which we have already assigned for variable A and B. Okay, so here reference variable x and y provides the alternate names for previously defined variables A and B. So whatever operations we'll do on x and y, they will be done on the same memory location which is accessed by A and B. That means after swapping, the values at address 100 and 200 will get swapped. Okay, so here we can swap the actual arguments. Okay,